South Korea's President Moon Jae-in says his country can soon enter a phase of stability after the lowest number of new infections in 11 days. But as Lim Yun-suk reports, the country remains on high alert.
For the first time in over 1 week, South Korea is seeing a drop in the number of new infections across the country. During a government briefing, officials said there were 248 new cases, bringing the total number to 7,382 as of Sunday midnight. Last week, South Korea was averaging more than 500 new cases every day. But officials warned it was premature to say the crisis was over.
현재 대구 경북 지역에서는 신천지 신도 대상 조사가 마무리 단계에 이르면서 증가 추세가 다소 둔화하고는 있으나 여전히 의료기관, 사회복지시설 등을 중심으로 하는 추가 전파가 확인되고 있는 상황입니다.
President Moon Jae-in also expressed guarded hope, saying that it was too early to be too optimistic and that it was very important South Korea maintains this trend, so that South Korea can enter the phase of stability soon if it continues to reduce the number of new cases. Now, he urged South Koreans to be a bit more patient and stay away from mass gatherings as they've been doing, such as religious events. Now, more than 60% of the patients are from the Shincheonji religious group in the city of Daegu.
Up until recently, the Korean government has devoted a tremendous amount of its medical testing capabilities on the Daegu area and on Shincheonji members. As a result, we've managed to identify and isolate most of the people who've been infected with the virus in the Daegu community in a short span of time.
Meanwhile, travel restrictions on Japanese travelers to South Korea have been imposed after Japan announced similar measures last week. Now, both countries have suspended the visa waiver programs, forcing South Korea's two major airlines to also take action. Korean Air, which had been operating 17 flights to Japan, says it will now stop all of them except one between Seoul and Tokyo, while the other airline, Asiana, has halted all of its 11 routes to Japan, the first time ever since it started flying to Japan 30 years ago. Japan, however, is not the only country banning Korean travelers. So far, about 108 countries have imposed restrictions or tougher quarantine measures on people entering the countries from South Korea. Lim Yun-suk, CNA, Seoul.